Okay, this is Bosco's Toy Box, and I am back after a very long break. And you're probably wondering, where did you go? And I'll explain that later because right now I'm just trying to do a very quick toy review. And right now I'm coming from D Live, but then this is going to be uploaded to YouTube. And so everything will be explained because I'll have a podcast coming up with my friend here on Sunday. And right now, this is just to get back into the little toy reviews. And I found this at Walmart a couple days ago. And they are just starting to put these out on the shelves. And as you can see here, it is a Walmart exclusive. If the autofocus doesn't want to work with me here. But this is from Lanard. And Lanard does do the movie tie-ins sometimes. And this is actually licensed by 20th Century Fox. And like the ones that they've been doing in the past are, I think they did Rampage and King Kong. And right now, according to the packaging, it is the 40th anniversary of Alien. So as you can see there are the marks of 20th Century Fox and the 40th anniversary. Packaging is actually pretty cool because it kind of gives you some information on a Xenomorph and some of the aliens. And then it also, if I can move the camera up there, as you can see that it actually does give some type of a backstory on this playset. And this playset is actually called Colonel Marines versus Aliens. And I have already taken it out of the package because there's the annoying little ties and stuff that you have to really work to get it out of the package. So what I did is that I got everything out, and I'm going to do a up close. So what I want to do is to move the camera down just a little bit to get the annoying stuff out of the background. And first of all, it does come with a Lanard action figure. And this is a mold that they have not used yet. And again, I apologize. The autofocus just doesn't want to work with me here. And let's just kind of hoping that gets focused there at some point. And it's probably not going to. Okay, so anyway, this is a new mold because as of recent, the Lanard figures have not had a outer space like action figures or just figures. And as you can see here, this one action figure is, there we go, now it's a little bit more in focus. He is in his spacesuit, and the sad thing is that the plastic shielding does not rise up, or it does not come off, the helmet part does not come off. So it's all one molded piece. And so it's a little hard to tell exactly who the Lanard figure is, but it is really cool to have an outer space Lanard figure. So of the Lanard figure fans out there, you will be happy to know that they do have outer space figures now, which they've actually had an outer space line, I think in the mid-90s, I think. And but it is standard articulation for a Lanard figure. And so as you can see, there are the articulation points in the elbows that twist, and then also, if I can just get this off camera, so then so I can look at it a little bit better. So then you can see that there's hinges right there at the shoulder sockets, and then there are the hinges at the knees. Okay, and then the unusual thing is that you can see that there are pegs at one of his legs, and I have no idea why they did that, because the stuff that comes with this play set doesn't, they don't use those pegs. So I'm kind of wondering if it's for something else down the line, and that will be kind of interesting to see maybe why they did that. And then he does come with one weapon, which is a flamethrower, because that's the way that it is presented in the packaging, because it has a cardboard flame that comes out of the gun. But not too bad. It's the one drawback. Apologize for that. The one drawback, I would kind of wish that they put on this gun as an attachment, is like a flame that you could have put at the tip of the gun, kind of like Playmobil has that with their Ghostbusters, how they have an attachment so you can see that there's stuff coming out of the weapon. But still, it's kind of cool to have a flamethrower, even though that it doesn't look like your typical flamethrower. But of course, it's going to be more along the lines of a sci-fi aliens flamethrower. Okay. Now, it does come with 2 alien accessories, and the first one is the alien egg. And I do apologize for my lighting is a little yellowish, even though that my table here is yellow, but I have like really crappy lighting. But you can see that the alien egg is it's kind of like a sort of like a hard plastic. Like when you get closer to the rim here, it's like a little bit soft, but like it is a little bit hard near the bottom. And it's got like a greenish color with like the yellow at the top, but then it also has like some sort of like of a black wash to give it for the detailing to come out. And it's hollow inside. Okay. And then it does come with a alien face hugger. So let's see if this autofocus, probably because I have the packaging in the back that's putting more focus on that. But this alien face hugger, as you can see, is open pretty wide. So like for this action figure by himself, you really can't attach it to the action figure itself, because it's so wide open. Like you can't like form it to fit his face, because it'll fall off. But it is actually pretty cool to have a face hugger, and they had that actually just sitting in just like that for the packaging. Now, the best thing out of this playset is that it actually does come with an alien, and this is very super articulated. So to begin, the head, now as you can see inside the mouth, you can see the little alien inside of there, but the little alien that's supposed to protrude out does not come out. It's like molded in there. But the head itself, let's see, it has a slight left-right movement. There's no up and down. Okay. Now, the arms, as you can see, have the shoulder sockets, and it's got, let's see, the hands have a full swivel. Okay. And then the other arm is the same way. So they're both articulated at the shoulder and at the wrist. And as you can see too, the teeth have got like they're white, but then it's kind of got like a gray detailing wash on the teeth to give it some detail. Okay. Now there is a swivel with the body. Okay. And then I will show you the back so you can see how much detailing is in the back. You can actually see that there's actually detailing all along the arms, the side of the head. Okay. Now the tail is also articulated. Okay, so it does give almost like a full roundabout swivel. Okay. And then the legs, let's see if I can kind of get in here. Okay, so without moving the body, but as you can see, there is articulation with the leg. Okay, and then it does have at the knees, let's see if I can do this, there we go. So at the knees there's articulation, and then the feet also swivel. Okay, and it's more I know with my lighting it's probably coming out more yellow, especially like with this table, but it's more of a golden color. And so then when you are setting this scene up, so let's see if we can get this so you can see the size just of how they match up. Actually, let's get it to where, there you go. So you can see how they size up with the figure to the alien. And then also, let's see. So if he's researching this like that, so you can well, let me get up close. So you can kind of see size-wise of what that looks like together. So that is a very cool, 'cause I actually didn't know that this was coming out. There you go. So now he's sneaking up. There you go. So I had no idea that this was coming out. And they actually do have, I think it's like 4 different play sets. Now I have one that I'm going to review on my next thing. And let's see if I can reach across my table here. And then I will show you that, if I can get all this out of the way here. The next thing I'll review is they have a Xenomorph attack. And so as you can see, there's the loader and a different alien that's green, and then a different action figure. So look for these at Walmart, because these are super cool and that they probably won't last long on the shelf. And so I would get them while you can. So this is Bosco's Toy Box, and I will see you next time.